Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my homemade baked cheesecake. It's like a New York style cheesecake. Really needs no introduction because it is cheesecake, but it is so divine, creamy, smooth, fluffy, perfection in every single bite. Let's just go right ahead and get started. I have a 9-inch pan here, a springform pan, that I'm going to go ahead and butter the entire bottom and sides of my pan. I'm just using a stick of unsalted butter, just to get all around and the bottom of the pan to make sure nothing sticks. Then I'm going to get some aluminum foil and make sure and cover the bottom as well as the sides of my pan. So when we do our water bath, no water seeps in. I'm going to double and even triple foil this to make sure that no water gets in. So go ahead and really make sure that all the sides, all the way up, as best as you can, is nice and sealed up with foil. I have some digestive biscuits here. You can use graham crackers, you can use Biscoff cookies, and all I have them is in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to get a rolling pin and crush them up till they're really fine crumbs. You can get the already crushed up graham crackers if you'd like. You want to add a pinch of salt to this, and you can even add some ground cinnamon. I'm just going to go ahead and add in some unsalted butter that has been melted. I popped it in the microwave and it's nice and melted. I'm going to go ahead and add that into my crushed cookies. And we're just going to mix this up really well till it becomes like a wet sand. Make sure that butter is coating all of those cookie crumbs, and you can press it together with your hands to make sure that it really holds its shape beautifully when you press it together. I'm going to take all of my cookies and I'm going to place them into my pan at the bottom, and I'm going to just flatten it out. You can use a cup, a measuring cup if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and use my hands to flatten this out as even as I can, and I like to get some up the sides as well. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to pop this in for about 5 to 8 minutes just for a pre-baking so it sets beautifully. I'm going to pop that in my oven, and let's just get on to making our filling. I have some cream cheese that has been softened at room temperature. I like to take my cream cheese out the night before if I know I'm going to make a cheesecake, so it's really nice and soft, so it gets really nice and creamy. We're going to start off by mixing together our cream cheese and our granulated sugar. I'm going to start off by adding 1 block of cream cheese as well as a little bit of my granulated sugar. I'm going to gradually add in my cream cheese and my granulated sugar. That's my oven. I'm making cookies right now. So I'm going to gradually add in my cream cheese and my granulated sugar and mix those together. I don't want to add them all at once because we really want to make sure that we get a really, really, really smooth mousse-like consistency. And adding them gradually will ensure that. So after I've mixed that for about 2 to 3 minutes, it is really nice and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and add in my second block of cream cheese. And you can already see how beautiful and thick and velvety smooth that filling is turning out to be, and we now started. I'm going to add in my second block, and I'm going to go ahead and add in some cornstarch at this part. Gonna mix together my cream cheese and my cornstarch. After each time, you really want to get in there and scrape down the edge of the bowls to bring it back together to make sure that everything is getting combined together. Gonna add in a little bit more granulated sugar and another block of cream cheese. There we go. Gonna mix that in together. till it is smooth and creamy, about 2 to 3 minutes. Doesn't that just look beautiful and so divine? Oh my goodness. Just going to mix that for about 2 to 3 minutes until really nice and creamy. Scrape the sides of your bowl to make sure that everything is getting incorporated. We're going to add in our last block of cream cheese, as well as some more granulated sugar. Again, I'm going to just mix this until really nice, smooth, and creamy. Another 2 to 3 minutes or so. You can tell already how amazing that filling is, smooth and just like velvety mousse. Absolutely divine. Now we're going to finish it off with the remaining bit of our granulated sugar. Just going to go ahead and add that in. And we're going to mix this until really nice and creamy for about 4 minutes this time, just to make sure that all of that is really incorporated and combined together. Scrape the edge of your bowl to make sure that everything comes back in the center, to make sure that all of that's on the sides is going to become incorporated. That's cheesecake. We don't want to waste any of it. So to that, I'm going to go ahead and add in some milk powder. This just adds a little extra flavor to your cheesecake, and it is phenomenal. Gonna go ahead and mix that in until completely combined. Then we're going to add in some heavy cream. Make it even more richer and creamier, and oh my goodness, so good. Mix that in. I'm just going to mix that for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. I don't want to overmix my cream cheese and my heavy cream. And then we're going to add in our eggs. Last but not least, our eggs. Now this is the most crucial part when mixing your cream cheese. If you overmix your eggs, most likely you will have a crack in your cheesecake. So as soon as I add my egg in, I'm just going to mix it till it's combined, 30 seconds or so. Take off my mixer and add my second egg. You can add some lemon zest to this if you want that nice lemon flavor, but I would add that in before I add my eggs. Just mix those eggs in until it's incorporated, and that is it. I'm adding in a splash of vanilla extract and just giving that a slight mix. You can add the vanilla extract before your eggs if you want to make sure that you don't get any cracks. I'm adding in about a good tablespoon of vanilla to get that beautiful vanilla flavor running through. Now you want to preheat your oven to 450 degrees, and we're going to take this beautiful, amazing cream cheese cheesecake filling, and we're going to go ahead and place this into our digestive or cookie base that you've already baked for about 8 minutes or so, 5 to 8 minutes depending on your oven. Place that in, and now you want to make sure and even it out and give your pan a couple little gentle taps on your counter to get rid of any air bubbles. I'm going to put this in a large pan or something and put some water about 1.5 inches up the sides of your pan. And we're going to bake this at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. Then we're going to turn down the temperature of our oven to 200 degrees and bake it for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then we're going to take our oven off and leave it in there for 30 minutes. Don't open your oven door within any of that time. And after 30 minutes, then we're going to open our door and let it sit in the oven for about 20 minutes or so, just to gradually decrease the temperature. We don't want to take it out right away, just want to let it gradually decrease. After that, we take it out, let it sit on a countertop for about an hour before placing it in the fridge to cool overnight. Top it with whatever you want, fresh fruits, a strawberry sauce, whipped cream, whatever your heart's desire. When you are cutting this, just use a straight knife. You don't want to use like a serrated knife or anything like that. And to make nice clean cuts, clean your knife after each cut that you do. And that is it, guys. It's not really that difficult, a little bit time consuming, and just follow a few extra steps and you will have a nice, smooth, beautiful, no crack cheesecake. I will have all the amounts and everything listed below, especially for the baking. If you follow this, you should be just fine and dandy. I will leave everything below for you. I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy yourself a nice, delicious slice of cheesecake. Oh my goodness. I think I want to go make some more right now.